welcome back to Kringle's Adventures, and today I will give you my prediction for how I think I will do in this next competition and kind of give you how I did in this last week of training leading up to this competition. So I have exactly 1 week till competition time. I'm taking this week off, mainly just stretching, keeping everything loose and warm. It will be the Indiana State Championships for ADFPF, which is a drug-tested group. So this one here is kind of more local for me. So they do Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, and Missouri. It's kind of where they lift at for the most part. This last week has been very solid for me. None of my lifts, so I did 3x3 at the end here, and all of my lifts were either close to or even over my old max that I did back in October. So all of them are very solid, none are shaky. I will be posting the lifts at the end of the video, and then something kind of funny at the end. My very last rep on my last set of deadlift, I was very excited just because my squat was very solid, bench was very solid. So my last competition, when I did bench press, it was like 350, 355 area, and I was very shaky at the top. It was very hard for me to hold it still. Squats I was actually pretty solid on during the competition, but doing that weight for more than one rep, I would be shaky, kind of coming down and up, and you will actually see, I'm pretty sure on the squat one, the last rep kind of catches a little bit, but still very solid, not shaky, very smooth. I get all the way down on the squats. I pause on the bench. Deadlift, you can actually see where I've improved on deadlift, because I used to, on my old ones, you can see where I almost kind of like a jerking motion to get off the floor. But what my trainer had told me was that I need to come up and pull the slack out of the bar first and then pull the weight up. And as you can see in this video, when I get to the deadlift, you'll see where I pull the slack out of the bar and then finish out the deadlift. So everything's on point. I'm very excited about it. So squats, I ended with 4. So squats, I ended with doing 435 pounds, 3 sets of 3, and I believe I ended up in my last competition squatting around, I believe it was 430. Maybe even like in the 440s. I'm not real positive, but I know I was real close to that. So here I am, pretty much at the max. Like I said, bench was like 350, 355 area. I finished bench off this week with 345, 3 sets of 3. Got all reps of all sets, very solid, smooth. So I'm almost like 10 pounds or so, 5-10 pounds away from my max on bench press, and doing 3 sets of 3 with it. And then deadlift, I'm over. So deadlift, on the last competition, I did 520 pounds, and then I'm doing on this video, you see I did 530 pounds for 3 sets of 3. Very smooth, no struggle. So here I am going 10 pounds over my old max and doing sets of. So kind of my prediction for what I'm gonna get, and maybe even like a hope, I guess is what I should say. So as long as I stay healthy, that I don't get injured, nothing weird happens during the competition, I am expecting a squat hopefully around the 480, 475, 480 mark. Bench, man, I'm hoping for kind of 3. I'd really like to get 370, 380 on that one. All of them are kind of even, really, what I'm hoping to get. And deadlift kind of the same, except for in the 500. So 570 to 580 on there. Also, it just depends on how I'm feeling, how well the weight's moving. So basically what I did 3 sets for 3 of will be my first attempt on all my lifts. So it's a guaranteed, mentally, physically, I will get 1 lift. So I'll get 3 lights, and that'll be at least a good lift for that event, period. I'll be able to put a weight up. and then we just kind of go from there, fill it out. Definitely do, we'll probably jump 20 pounds or so, and go from there. And if that's smooth and easy, we'll do another 20 pounds. We won't do anything real crazy. I really would like to try 600 deadlift. I know that we won't get there because that's just too big of a jump. My trainer definitely won't agree with that, but I would love to be able to get a 600 deadlift. So it was my first competition this year. I'll have another one probably in a couple months, and then so my first goal is really getting a 500 plus squat, a 400 plus bench, and a 600 plus deadlift. Which, if I reach all my goals for this competition of what I've just kind of predicted here, I'll be very close in all my lifts to getting that. I'll be 30 to 20 pounds away from getting those goals. And then the next goal after that is to do enough above that to make nationals for USA Powerlifting, and qualifying for that at the end of the year. So hopefully, I reach my goal for these. My next competition, hopefully I reach the goal for the hundreds plus, on all those lifts. Or at least the 100 mark on all of them, and then hopefully get enough pluses on the end of those by the end of the year, around October, November, to qualify for nationals. That is kind of like the goal and the plan for this year. If I can be top 5 in nationals, then I will get my pro card for USA Powerlifting, and then I can do the pro events next year. And then I'll probably pretty much just stick to those, as long as they're ones that I can make and be there for. I do work a full-time job. So, this powerlifting stuff is definitely on the side for me. It's fun. I enjoy it. The competition, still being, in my early 30s and still able to compete and stuff is a lot of fun for me. And I enjoy it. So hopefully, and I want to touch on my weight class. So this will be the heaviest I've ever gone to a competition since I've started competing since last year. So if you've watched my other videos about me, you'll hear about how I went from 305 pounds to 215 pounds, and I've slowly started gained up as I've started powerlifting. And I'm probably going to be weighing in somewhere between 250 to 260, which is definitely the heaviest I've been weighing in a competition. But I know the weight that I've gained is mainly muscle. Sure, I've gained some fat. You're not going to get around that. But I'm not, I don't really have a gut. I am kind of thick in the middle, but it's straight down. So I'm not real worried that I'm gaining a lot of fat over the muscle. Obviously there is some. I try not necessarily to cut a whole lot. I do try to make sure I get a lot of protein. I'm trying to hit 200 grams of protein or more a day. I'm trying not to make sure I get too much fat, too many carbs. I try to cut out as much as I can. There are days that, we go out to eat or whatever, and I just say screw it and I eat whatever I want, so I don't really like being super restricted on that type of stuff, and I want to feel good. And there is a middle ground. If I eat whatever I want and eat junk all the time, I won't feel good. So there is a catch-22, a middle ground for all this. So I try to eat clean, lean meats, try to get plenty of proteins, and try to get all my vitamins and everything that I need to get through a normal day, and try to have a lot of good days, and then maybe go off and have a pizza after that. And I've actually did really good where I eat really good and clean for the week, and then I have a pizza the night before deadlift, and then my deadlifts are crazy good, or my squats are crazy good. But if I go out to where I'm having fast food and pizza multiple days in a row, then I come in, I'm sluggish, and I feel bloated and just lift like crap. So there is a middle ground to all of that, and figuring out your body, how it works, how you feel eating certain things. So I've kind of got it figured out for the most part. Obviously it's not perfect, but I got it pretty much nailed down. So if you made it this far, hopefully you enjoy the lifting videos here at the end. And the little funny thing I kind of got at the end. And if you want to follow me more, at the end I'll post my Instagram and my TikTok. And I do a lot more stuff on there as far as showing my lifts through the week and workouts and meals and things I do like that on there constantly. So you can follow me a little bit more on that and see my progress a little bit better. I'm not sure with the next lifting video. I will try to put one up here for the competition. Hopefully I have somebody who's able to record it so I can put that up here after next weekend. And I don't know. I'm going to try to post on here more. But if you follow my other accounts, or hopefully the people from the other accounts see that I have a YouTube video, they'll post it up there that I've got it. So hopefully they'll come over here maybe and check it out. But hopefully enjoy the videos at the end, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.